Yo, what is up, guys? And we are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And we are here checking out our boy, INT Free-to-Play Raditz. Now, here's the thing with Raditz. He's pretty dang good. You know, particularly for a free-to-play unit, like, he's pretty dang good. And I think where he's going to be most effective is probably World Tournament. So if you guys are interested in grinding the World Tournament, this guy is like, he's not a must-run, but if you are free to play and you don't have STR Broly and some of these other AoE units, he definitely becomes a must-run option, right? So let's take a look at him very quickly, and then I want to, you know, kind of quickly hop into the Extreme Super Battle Road. It's actually Extreme Class, right? It's not Extreme Super Battle Road, just to clarify, right? We will be getting the Extreme versions of this, I mean, Lord knows when. I mean, anytime between next week and next year. So I don't have a good answer for you. But he is an AoE, as we all know, and lowers defense on his super attack. Attack and defense 80% at the start of turn, key 6. Attack and defense 60% in superclass enemies, attack and defense minus 10% when facing 2 or more enemies. So again, in Super Battle Road, he's going to be, you know, essentially, except for the rare occasion where you're up against only one enemy, he's going to be lowering attack and defense, which is good, right? I went ahead, for any AoE unit, generally speaking, you want to give him full crit. I did indeed give him full crit. Not really pimped out with any equipment yet. You know, there might be a situation where we can grind up, I don't know, Goku's family or low-class warrior or something like that, you know, free-to-play equipment. So I'm going to go ahead and save for that. As you can see, he is on 4 different categories. I have barely grinded his links up, right? So not going to be as impressive as he possibly could be. But he is on some decent teams, particularly here on Cooler's team. I think he's going to be really strong. Now, there's obviously a theme here. And it's like it's not quite a full AoE team, but it's, you know, damn close, right? So this should be interesting for sure. This is not going to be a no-item run. I've already done the no-item run on this stage. This is going to be really, really good for this AoE Frieza right here, this Namek Saga Final Form Frieza. Going to be really good for him. Let's go ahead and just lead off with Cooler, I think so. We're going to definitely have to pop an item. We kind of got screwed over here for type advantage, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and lower Goten's attack. Yeah, let's do that. And we're going to have to pop an item. I am really, really excited. You know what? Let's just do a Ghost Usher. This is not a super strong rotation defensively, although this guy, at higher defense than I expected, 122k, is pretty good. But he is getting 50% from that Frieza, right? Or, excuse me, from that Cooler. Cooler, because we are up against multiple enemies, he is providing 50% attack and defense to Terrifying Conquerors, and there he is, up over a 3 million attack stat. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. You will obviously take that any day of the week. And then 1.6, he's got a chance to seal currently because we're up against more than one enemy. When we're up against only one enemy, he gets a chance to stun. So it looks like we sealed up. I didn't see who we sealed up. Was it Goten? I think we did. And then again, this full AoE team I think is going to work out quite nicely. Who did we seal? No, we sealed Trunks. Okay. So now, Raditz, my boy. Now here's the thing. Raditz not quite good enough to run on rotation, I don't think. Although everyone's attack is nice and low right now. I am obviously concerned for Cooler in that second slot. I'm going to go ahead, I think, let's see. 114k from that guy, too, from this second form Frieza. Let's see what happens here. We'll do this. And then Cooler. Yeah, we'll give Cooler these. We obviously, wow, we're rocking a really low HP stat. That's obviously an issue because we do not have any LRs on the team. So they're not really boosting up our HP a lot. But yeah, the one cool thing is Raditz will auto super, so that is good. I'm a little nervous for Trunks. I maybe should have targeted Trunks. I feel like this Icarus is probably necessary. Raditz, I would not anticipate. He's got over 100,000 defense. He is a Terrifying Conqueror after all. So again, he's going to be getting that 50% boost from Cooler. So that's good. That's very good. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, good thing I popped an item, right? We could have taken some serious damage here. Although, man, it might not have been as much as I thought. 2.7 million from a free-to-play unit, by the way. It's really good. Unfortunately, I think this free-to-play second form Frieza probably going to stand out a little bit more than INT Raditz. You know, INT Raditz certainly serves his place, right? He's going to fit in well on a pure Saiyans team, again, in that World Tournament, I think, specifically. And then that second form Frieza is going to fit in pretty well on like a Transformation Boost team if you decide to run that in the World Tournament. So that was nice. That was very nice. You know, might as well get this. I don't even know if we'll be able to really use it. Probably not overly necessary here. Let's just do it. Let's just have some fun, right? You know, Cooler is just an absolute beefcake, right? Let's just go ahead and rock him. I think so. I think we're going to keep Cooler on rotation, and then we're going to float one of the Coolers around, and then we'll kind of figure it out from there. But I like... This is quite a good rotation right here. If you see, they're sharing, what, 5 of 7 links. Are we going to share anything else? No. 5 of 7 with this Namek Frieza, so that's very good. We're going to definitely take down Trunks anyway. I mean, it's a little bit ballsy, but remember, he's getting guaranteed crits, so I'm really not sweating it at all. When you have Cooler at full length level 10, man, you really don't have to worry about much. Obviously, we know at this point, not quite as strong defensively as Gohan, but I'm sorry, dude, Gohan cannot keep up with that damage. The guaranteed crit, and I'm not talking about the attack stat specifically, I'm talking about the damage output. You know, unless you're getting Gohan, there is a part of his passive where he can get super effective against all types, but Cooler, it's very easy to get that. Now, in this particular stage, it's not going to be so easy, right? Again, I do want to float Cooler around a little bit. Let's do... Man, we're really... This is bad type advantage, right? What are you going to do? See, he's almost at full level 10. He's got a couple level 10 links, including big bad bosses, which is really good. Yeah, we'll float that Cooler around, and then I think we'll have Tech Golden Frieza on the rotation with this second form Frieza. That'll be a really nasty combo, I think. But obviously, at this point, we're going to have to pop an item. AoE, so it's not going to really matter who I target. Let's just go ahead and try and take down Krillin, because we... Well, no, let's lower Piccolo's attack with Cooler. And let's go ahead and pop... Let's pop you. Let's pop a Princess Snake. Again, having so many units doing AoEs is obviously not a horrible thing in Super Battle Road. Yeah, that was the one. That attack specifically against this Broly is the one I was worried about, right? So having this Broly is pretty strong for sure. Particularly when he transforms, he does get pretty strong. But defensively, man, to be honest, he pretty much struggles, right? Now he's doing all right here because he's got guard and damage reduction. And then 2.95 million, dudes. I mean, he doubled the damage of a summonable Rainbow unit. I mean, the second form Frieza is absolutely absurd. He really is just absurd. I mean, he just outputted a 3 million attack set. That's so good. Now, obviously, you know, it does need to be noted that Cooler was supporting him quite a bit. Oh, look, honestly, we could keep Raditz right in that first slot. That would be really good for us, I think. Because well, I think we're going to take him out right here. Let's do this. I think this is fine. Let's just make sure Krillin's done so Raditz doesn't get attacked on the end. But we are just absolutely flying through this. I mean, it does just go to show that these stages really did need an update. They are getting pretty easy, I would say, at this point. And if you guys are struggling, you know, let me know in the comments below. Should I rock no items? I think I'm going to rock... I mean, if Gohan supers, that's where we're in trouble. If Gohan supers, we are in trouble for sure. And I will have to hop back in. But I'm going to go no items active with only 150k HP. I think it's enough because I don't think there's any chance Krillin survives this onslaught. I don't think anyone survives this onslaught. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I maybe should have targeted Gohan, but, you know, is what it is, I guess. Maybe we can get the additional. My Cooler does have a fair amount of additional. No. Okay, well, it happened. 1.76 milli. Not bad from this guy either. I like this unit quite a bit. I do need to grind his links up. We really, really need a dominant final form Frieza. We still don't have one. Remember the new one on JP? He's an Angel final form Frieza that transforms into Golden Frieza. Okay, we haven't got much of a look at INT Raditz. I'll try my best to keep him on rotation. The thing about him is he's just not really, like, quite good enough to keep on rotation. Now, this is a big-time issue. Big issue. Okay, so Tech Golden Frieza does not have his passive active. That is obviously an issue. I think under ordinary circumstances, I would probably bring the AGL Frieza, but you have to have one of every type, right? So that was where I ran into issues. Let's do that. So what I will do, I'm just going to pop an item. And, wow, wait a minute. But Broly on the end, that's kind of scary. But I am going to pop an item, and then that way Frieza will have, this Golden Frieza, will have 50% damage reduction plus the effects of a Princess Snake. So now he'll be back up to 80% damage reduction. So we're good to go for sure. Let's do that. And remember, Cooler's going to get the easy peasy transformation next turn. Yep, and then Golden Frieza obviously going to be tanking everything here. Remember, he drops down to 50% damage reduction when you fall to 50% HP or below, or it could be 49%. It could be below 50% HP. I also do want to point out we're not even close to a Dokkan attack. We're probably going to finish this without a Dokkan attack. Kind of crazy for sure. This could hurt a bit. No Cooler on rotation. No Big Bad Boss is active. I can't front that. Frieza looks a lot more pedestrian. You really want him to have Big Bad Bosses active. That's really, really big for him because we just took a metric shit ton of damage. Okay. This is fine, though. I'm going to go ahead and just obviously pop another item. No big deal at all. We could potentially get a Dokkan attack. We'll see what happens. Wow, that was some good healing. We might not need one. We could just probably use... Let's just do the Android 8. At this point, let's just go item crazy and get the W. But again, obviously, this is not a team explicitly built for the no item run or anything. And let's just go for Goku. Let's just do it. Ooh, this could hurt a bit, honestly. This could hurt. 172,000, but we're still going to take double digits on normals, which is fine. So we're going to lower Goku's attack at a 3.62 million attack stat. Very good. Very, very strong from Cooler. My Cooler, in my shaft of Bootanks, I managed to pull quite a few copies of Cooler. So now, Cooler's sitting up at 90% full link level 10. I mean, he is just an absolute beefcake. Just a stud muffin, man. You gotta love Cooler. Even if you only have him at 55%, I think it's still going to be a great idea for you to go ahead and grind his link levels up. I think that's going to be a really, really strong idea for you. Yeah. So good. Okay, so let's see what Raditz is made of here. Here's the thing. Now, we're not getting that guaranteed super attack, that +6 key, but we're going to get Shattering the Limit right there. Let's just go ahead. I mean, we're obviously not going to die here. Not really a big deal. The second form Frieza is obviously scary, right? Because look at his defense. His defense falls quite a bit. And there's Raditz, man, sitting at 100,000. Now, remember, we do have the effects of the Android 8 active, so keep that in mind. Boy, oh boy. I'd like to get him that little bit of extra attack, because he's got... Does he have Nightmare as well? Brutal Beatdown, that's the one. Let's go no item. That might be a mistake. I guess we'll see what's up, but we're gonna go no items active here. Let's get that for you, and then we'll save those tech boys for Golden Frieza. Make sure he can super attack as well. And let's hope this is enough. 1 million attack stat from Raditz. It's not the best. You know, Raditz, again, he's a free-to-play unit, and it does need to be noted that he is a free-to-play unit. He's going to fit in well, again, on this Cooler team. And then on a Pure Saiyans team. I think he is is he a prepared for battle unit, I believe? He's a Shattering the Limit unit. We'll check. We almost died there. We're not going to die, but we came damn close. Good thing Vegeta did not super attack us. That was obviously pretty scary. Broly going to transform, and we're going to transform with Cooler, and it's going to be game over. Like, no doubt about it. Cooler's going to transform here. And, yeah, goodbye. Oh, Vegeta. Goodbye, Vegeta. So, again, another thing to point out is if you are rocking Cooler, let's say you pulled him on the last banner, and you are just kind of looking for, like, a sub-in option, I could definitely see you rocking Raditz. Another unfortunate thing that INT Raditz runs into is he shares a name with another very, very strong unit who I would much rather run on this team, to be quite frank. And that would be the Tech Raditz. Tech Raditz is an absolute Super Battle Road god. And if we would have had him on this team instead of INT Raditz, I think the no-item run would have been easy. Because remember, that dude gets a ton of damage reduction. He's got a guaranteed stun when you're up against 2 or more enemies. He's absolutely studly, right? Like, you really... It doesn't get... For Super Battle Road, it does not get much better than him. And then there he is, 3.38 million. I mean, Cooler, we all know, is just super, super good. Super good. But INT Raditz was the focal point of this showcase. Didn't get too much of a chance to show out. But what are you really going to do with him, right? I think we did get him to eclipse, like, what, a 1.7 million attack stat, something in that range. I think if you had double support, if you absolutely just load it up with support, you could maybe get him to eclipse 2 million. But that's going to be basically it. He's going to be really beneficial for you on, like, a pure Saiyans World Tournament team. I think I will try that. Because remember, on the pure Saiyans World Tournament team, you can also run Krillin. Because Fizz Vegeta, the Fizz Super Saiyan Vegeta that leads pure Saiyans, he's also a super class leader. And then again, you could also run him on this Cooler team and just have a bunch of AoEs as well for the World Tournament. Well, we shall see. I definitely want to incorporate INT Raditz when I can. But that is the video, guys. Slap a like if you enjoyed it. Of course, subscribe if you are new. I love you guys, and thank you so very much for your support. It means so much to me. And I will catch all of you in the next one. Later.